Hey everyone, welcome back to Thinkum Drinkum account, or this playlist where we're playing our Thinkum Drinkum account, which is a totally free-to-play account. Um, yeah, and I'm basically recording everything as we go through here, free to play. Um, so yeah, logging in. I don't think I'm gonna do like, well, we'll do the grinding as we do. I'm not gonna do my oil grinding on here, uh, using AI and stuff. I notice sometimes that takes up to, I'd like to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. Maybe I'll do that and just show oil grinding and then start a separate one that's not oil grinding in case you want to skip those. But, maybe that's what I'll do because I do want to document like everything for this account. That's the whole point, right? Everything. So like, if you're a new player or if you're just getting into the game and you want to check out, hey, what, is it really possible to play this game as free to play? And, you know, hopefully that answer is yes. I'm waiting to see myself, quite frankly. Um, and, what kind of strolls are you know, is it possible to even have like to win any matches or anything like that? So yeah, I think we have some bureau projects going. We got the Yamato researching. We still haven't gotten our first, and this is to be expected, right, with a new account because I don't have, I do have Kurita available. I don't know why I don't have him assigned. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I got Kurita at the end of the last video. It's been a couple days. I'm trying to play this a little bit more often, this account, so to keep these going. So yeah, so your base research, if you notice at the top, is 3 research points per second. If you add a commander, that's an extra 4 per second per commander. So you can actually, that doubles, adding 1 commander more than doubles your base research speed. Adding 2 commanders, we don't have a second to add, but if we did have a second to add, either Yamato or Bruce Fraser, then we would get 8 research points per second from those 2, which would, that would be more than 3 times the base amount, almost 4 times the base amount. And then adding ships, depends on the kind of ship. Well, actually, here it doesn't. So it's going to be 3 per second per ship. Sometimes you'll see in some of the things, if you put a premium ship on, you actually get 4 research points per second, but not in this case. So if we added the Yubari, if we had it, which we don't, that would add 3 per second. But some of these bureau projects, you'll see if you add a premium ship, it'll add 4 per second. One that I know for sure has something like that is like, and it's just because I'm researching it in my other account, is the Kaga, right? So I think if you add, so right here, if you were to put the Krasny Krim, this is an example, right? So Krasny Krim in here, you get 4 per second for that ship. And so some of them have it, some of them don't, but generally. And, like some of them, like the Saipan up here, actually have 3 commanders that you can add instead of just 2 to make that thing go faster. And they also have the premium ship that you can add for 4. So, and, oh, look at that. You can also add the Langley for 4. So yeah, just really look at the ships and see how much they're adding. Some of that will also be reflected, like if you use a premium ship in these bonus positions, right? So normally a ship in the bonus position is worth 100,000. Some premium ships that you add to the bonus position down here will actually add 125,000. Typically, it's going to be premium ships that do that. So yeah, just be aware of that. Let's check out our Shima. Oh no, the Shima's postponed. Shima's postponed because we're now in a basic account, so we can only have 1 active at a time. But I think we actually had more going on the Shima. Oh, that's why. Oh, so we have Makawa on the Shima. Did we have more going on the Shima? We did have more going on the Shima because we didn't have the commander for Yamato, but we have a commander now. So Yamato's now going a little bit faster. So, which is Kurita. Okay, so I guess this will be our, this video will be the oil grinding video. I'll go ahead and stop that. But releasing the same, so I'll release the oil video and the non-oil video, the regular grinding video, on the same day. So we'll make this one the oil getting video. Basically, what I do is when I first log in, I go in, I have the same routine so that I don't forget it. I go into the store, I go to the offers, I take my free crate, which I've already opened. Then I go in and I play 3 games in AI, right? And if I can do 2 at once, there are no ships here that I can get for the Bureau. But if I can do 2 stones at once, I knock out the Bureau bonus ships that need a win. So that would be going back to the Bureau here, Yamato. For some reason the Kuma is not. Whoops. For some reason the Kuma is not here. It's Isuguchi, Wyoming, and Tier 5 ships, which I don't have any of. Which may be a reason to go back to Shimakaze and activate that one. Because here I have a patron, I have one of the ships. Oh, I can actually activate the Kuma here too. So let's activate Shima, because then I can activate 2 ships and make this faster than the Yamato. So we're going to replace the Yamato, activate this one, add the Kuma. So we have Isokaze and Kuma. So actually we're going a little faster than Yamato was. And then we have here Isokaze. We don't have the Kuma down here that we can add. We don't have the Orion. We don't have Tier 5. So we do have the Isokaze, or Isokaze, whatever, that we can get a bonus on, which should finish up that first segment, that first section, whatever it's called. So if we go here now, and hopefully I'm not going too fast here. I'm just trying to explain what's going on. I like to organize things by tier. If we collect this, we should see the Isokaze, and we will play that first. Once we get a win in it, then all the ships are going to, all 14 of our ships will show back up again. So yeah, we already have 14 ships. That's pretty unbelievable. Well, I mean, that's relatively low amount, really. But okay, big race. Hello. Say hello to our teammates. I don't know if any of them are actually talking. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Hello, does anybody have a mic? Invite some of these to the fleet. Let's go. Disable the voice chat again so that I can talk to you guys and not bother anybody. Again, in these matches for oil and for, you know, bureau projects and stuff, generally just come out here, sail forward, try and get some damage on, so that the match counts. And I don't really care if I die or lose. The statistics don't really AI match statistics, which is why I kind of like doing the AI match for this. You know, like pretty much you always win. Pretty much, not always. Pretty much you kind of always win, and so it just makes knocking the stuff out pretty easy. So we've already got some damage, so as long as our team wins, this match will count and we'll win. Oh, we got the kill, okay. D. Alligari. We'll go ahead and hit our boost here. Oh, some of our torpedo tubes are knocked out for 8 seconds. we have him back in time to hit the Alligary. Kill it. Nice. Now, running up to a ship like that and just torpedoing it, other than the AI match, obviously not something that, not recommended. Especially a battleship. Well, a battleship or a cruiser really like that. I mean, it's called YOLO, right? So basically, you can run up and kill them, but you're probably gonna get killed yourself. In fact, even the AI almost killed me there, so a real player definitely would have killed me. And to be honest, I probably would have gotten killed before I even reached the ship. But, you know, I mean, there is a tactic for YOLO. The bad part is, as a destroyer, you're letting your team down at that point if you just YOLO people, right? So the idea behind, you know, the destroyer is it's a support ship. Yeah, I can torpedo things, and that's part of its role. But not only is it good for torpedoing, but you can see things that other ships can't see without being detected, and that's really a good role for it. So we're still out of range for the carrier. So, but see, right now we're spotting the carrier, even though it's out of torpedo range for us. We're spotting it. See, it's running away. We're spotting the carrier, which makes other people able to shoot it, because they can target a ship even if they can't necessarily see it themselves. So theoretically, we could set a smoke screen here for our ships, which could make them invisible to other ships, right? But as long as we're not in the smoke screen, we can still see the ships. They may not be able to see us. Of course, we're spotted right now because we're within, you know, our spotting distance range of 5.3 kilometers. But normally, if we weren't spotted, we could continue to spot those ships for our teammates while they continue to shoot, and they're not spotted themselves. So, you know, team player type stuff. See, they're shooting the Hermes right now. So, end of the match. All right, so 2 more oil, and then I'll stop this video and start a grind. You know, the regular grind video, regular play. You know, multiplayer. So yeah. So if you'll notice, our ships available now is 14, and we no longer have the option to select bureau type ships. So right now this doesn't really matter. We have 10 hours left on our Texas. Let's play the Texas before our rental ends. It was a nice rental. It helped us get that mission from a couple days ago. And to be honest, I really liked the Texas. It was a pretty good little ship. Pretty good ship. Again, if I ever end up doing anything on this account that's not free to play, that I end up paying for, I will be completely upfront and transparent about it. But so far, everything is completely free to play. What do we have here? Oh yeah, we're in AI still. Okay. What? Leave me alone. Well, that's a funny name. I like it. I don't know how many fleet spots I have open. You take a look at my fleet. It was full earlier, but several people hadn't played in a long time, so just try to keep a little bit more active people in. Hopefully, play together and have a good time. That's the point. As well as, like, you know, do some mentoring for some newer players, or you know, those that want to mentor, or those that want to be mentored, or whatever. Those that want to be, you know, given some tips and stuff, and just play with some better players. Like, that's one thing that I didn't have. Well, I did have a little bit once I got into the right fleet. It's just, even when I got in the right fleet, the guys were just not on very often. So my goal is to have it so that, you know, people are on and they play, you know, they play with They don't have just like exclusive groups, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like that, like people don't like playing with lower skill players or something like that, but I don't, you know, to me it doesn't matter. I like playing with anybody, really.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Shoot the destroyer, folks.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
That Danae, that's a mean little cruiser for tier 3. It's got some torpedoes that just, oof.
Our team is taking the lead.
People that know how to play it, they know how to play it. And they can really do some damage sometimes. It's fast, it's pretty nimble, and those torpedoes are no joke.
Victory's in sight. Penetration!
Three overpens. Nice job, guys. We got a cruiser and a destroyer over on this side.
Hang in there, help is on the way.
Oh, we won. All right, we got some more oil. We actually accomplished a couple missions. And we'll do the last one in the Sever. Severa. Hello.
La batalla comienza. Vamos a darles su merecido.
Зададим им жару.
Fuerza enemiga detectada. Enemigo avistado. Justo en el blanco.
Switch over to AP now, since he's going broadside.
Запрашиваю поддержку.
Hit our sonar so we can see him again.
Alarma de incendio. Crucero enemigo hundido. Problema resuelto, señor. Crucero enemigo aniquilado.
He's away from us, which is not a good angle, so we will switch back to HE. Back up a little bit further so I can go left around this rock. Oh, he's too far away for us anyway. The team on this side is kind of having a tough time, I think. Let's get over there and help out if we need to. Is anybody? Oh, nobody's in range yet. It's the bad part about, so I tend to like to go to the outside because it keeps it keeps the crossfires to a minimum because you don't have people shooting at you from both sides. But it also means that you're far away in case, you need to go back to the other side of the map. Kind of sucks in that respect, so. And I'm not in range of the destroyer yet.
Portaaviones enemigo detectado.
Whoops. Broadside, so I'm gonna use some AP. We're actually having pretty good luck with our HE, but let's see. He's angling pretty straight away. Oh no, he's turning out. If he's turning out, then I aim up just ever so slightly. Seems to help. If he's turning in towards us, then I aim in just so slightly. So he is turning into us right now. But he's still he was still angled away. See, that wasn't very good. He's still angled away quite a bit, so I'm going to aim a little bit higher. Ah, somebody got him. That's good. All right. Now it's just the carrier. Switch over to HE. So I don't know what to shoot against these carriers. Sometimes HE seems to work. Sometimes AP seems to overpen. You know, HE works better and AP overpens too much. And sometimes HE just doesn't hit hard. You know, like, I don't know. It's kind of funny with these carriers. I guess I need to learn the carriers better and what, you know, their armor scheme or whatever. But see, our HE is shattering against the Rhine, against this carrier. So we'll shoot AP, I guess. Oh, see, all five of those HE hit. So probably because we hit the deck that time instead of the side of the ship. I don't know. Well, that was good. So yeah, against the Rhine, I would definitely use AP because we citadeled him. All right, that should be our last oil. Turn to port. Check on the oil. We did get all three of our oil. Actually, we can upgrade. So we've upgraded the shipyard already. So the cost of researchable ships, or when you're buying a ship, it's now 10% or 9% less. So we're going to upgrade the dry dock next, which means the post-ship battle maintenance cost goes down. So if you notice, let me go to recent matches here, recent battles. After every single battle, whether it's AI or standard or whatever, if you go to the economy, if you notice there's a cost there, so all the way in the left hand box where it says ship service, 8,000 silver, and if you notice it says fleet bonus, 484 silver. So that is basically, that's where that fleet bonus comes in there, right? So there are other fleet bonuses that we have, but I think silver is pretty important to everybody, at least early in their early on. So we're focusing on that ship cost and of course global XP. Those are going to be our main focuses, right? So the ones that we get the biggest bonuses on early. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and maybe it's not the right way to go. I don't know. But see, you have this one that gives more global XP. This one that does ship XP, commander XP, and then steel. Steel I don't think is that important. Like, I've never actually seen bonus on steel, like, because you don't really get it at the end of a match. I know you can earn steel, and I earn steel all the time, but I've never seen extra 3% steel. The steel that you earn is always like, there's no bonus on it. So anyway, we're going to upgrade the dry dock, which basically reduces post-battle maintenance by 10% now instead of 6%, or 9%, I guess, instead of 6%. So that's good. So yeah, let's see our fleet. Doing all right. Got a lot of players. We got 19, so we got room for one right now, but you're welcome to, you know, if you want to get in, then, and this is my main account, Thinkum Drinkum, which Thinkum Drinkum is what I normally go by, but I had to change it because this game does not like the four letters DINK together. I think they think that this game For some reason, it's too close to like a, a bad word for that starts with D. So it wouldn't let me use that, so I had to come up with some alternatives. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Like, subscribe. Come up with a regular play and standard matches to accompany this video in just a few minutes. Thanks, everybody. See ya.